What's up, guys? Big Tone Sports Cards. I'm outside of All Seas Aurora. I wanted to do a quick opening day break of some 1993 Topps Baseball Series 2. And then I have 3 packs of 1993 Upper Deck Series 1. Did a big ode to the 1993. It was the inaugural season for the Rockies here in Colorado. It's a pretty exciting time bringing baseball back to the Mahi City. I do have a couple of the Topps inaugural season Rockies packs with David Need, Eric Young, and Vinny Castilla, a bunch of the guys in there. But before I do the break, I just wanted to give my condolences to James, Trish, Chris, Dom, Ken, the whole All Seas family, of the loss of Gary Farnsworth, James's father. Is a big cornerstone of the collecting here in Colorado, Aurora, Denver metro area, and may his memory live on. So just want to do a quick little break. I said 6 packs of the 1993 Topps Baseball Series 2. This one, I think it has a Derek Jeter rookie. You got the Ken Griffey Jr., Nolan Ryan, Cal Ripken Jr., a bunch of the stars. So let's get to ripping, see what we get. One thing I do remember about these is all the cards were kind of mixed around. There was no real rhyme or reason. So let me see if I can get it kind of. Okay. All right. So look at that. Andy Ashby. This card is a League Leaders, Edgar Martinez, and All-Stars. Edgar Martinez and Gary Sheffield. Jerry Nielsen. Richie Moody draft pick card. Mike Sharperson. We have a Jim Edmonds. That's a rookie card. That's pretty cool. So I ended up pulling a decent rookie card. Jim Edmonds was a great player. Oh, there it is. The great Ricky Henderson, all-time stills leader. R.I.P. Greg Cadart, Todd Fralworth, Jeff Gardner, Jose Offerman. And we have a Craig Swindell, Greg Olson. Definitely remember him from the Rocky or the Braves mega team back in the 90s. Mr. Kurt Schilling. This is his this is a 6-year card. And Mike Devereaux. So the Jim Edmonds so far is a pretty good hit. That is, I believe it's his rookie. Let's see. Never pulled a Ken Griffey Jr. Pack pool. I pulled a Jordan and a Sean Kemp rookie and a 1990 Flair basketball pack that open. It'd be cool to pull a Ken Griffey Jr. Get these. All right. Like we have a Dave West gold. We have a Joe Torre Lou Piniella, which is awesome. I'm a Cardinals fan, so Joe Torre, Cardinals manager. Harold Reynolds, he's a personality now for MLB Network, I believe still. Pat Hengton, Randy Knorr, like the Soup Company. Dave Henson, Lenny Dykstra. That was a bad dude back in the 90s. Rob Maurer, Brian Jordan. That was a great Cardinal right there. James Austin, Billy Spires, Kevin Rogers, coming attraction. We have a Jim Leland, Tony La Russa, Tony La Russa ended up being the Cardinals manager after Joe Torre. And then Jim Leyland, two very great managers. And then Jesse Levis, coming attractions, and Dennis Botcher. Pack number 3. All right, this is another manager's Tom Lasorda and Hall McRae from the Royals. Terry Jorgensen, coming attraction. We have a top prospects. Oh, nice. Chipper Jones. I will take that. Dave Silvestri, Benny Gill, and Jeff Patzik. Yeah, I'll take that. Chipper Jones, top prospect card. Jim Tatum, Rocky. So far, I feel like I've had a Rocky in every pack, so I think that was kind of them pushing the inaugural. Ivan Calderon. Future stars of the Florida Marlins, Eddie Christensen and Jerry Stafford. Frank Castillo. Todd Van Poppel. Jack Clark, the great Jack Clark. Played a long career. Shane Reynolds. Felix Furman. Joe Malati. Reggie Williams. Jeff Nielsen. And Steve Farr. So far, some decent cards. The Jim Edmonds rookie, and then the Chipper Jones prospect card are two decent hits. So I have 3 packs to go. Around a bit. First one is Curtis Laskanik. So yeah, it definitely looks like they're trying to push the Rockies in these packs. It might be a regional thing. It's pretty cool. I'm not complaining. Definitely got a Rocky in every single one. This is a cool card. Definitely like this. Crime Dog Fred McGriff and the Big Hurt. Mr. Frank Thomas, the All-Star first baseman card. Brett Merriman. Doug Broccoli. That's what it looks like. Brockel, I think. Sterling Hitchcock. And then we have a checklist card. Jose Mesa. Stan Javier. Scott Sanderson. John Valentine. Chris Haney. Adhir Sandino. Truck Krim. This is a cool card. So this gentleman was one of my dad's favorite players growing up. Played for the Braves for 90% of his career. Was Mr. Del Murphy. This is really near the tail end of his career. One of the greats. One of the great Braves players in history. And then Stan Belinda. Funny thing is, actually, Del Murphy's jersey was one of the few jerseys that my dad would wear. He wasn't a big fan of wearing sports jerseys. He loves sports, but just wasn't a big fan of jerseys. But Del Murphy was the one that he would wear. All right. Brian Sikaski. Steve Decker, that's a Florida Marlin inaugural player. Scooter Tucker, that's a cool name. Definitely sounds like a baseball name. Milt Hill. Gerald Clark. Remember him from the Rockies back in the 90s. Jeff Torbert and Tom Kelly. Steve Housey. Willie Green. Alright, so they kind of feel like a thick card. Scott Aldred. Lance Blankenship. Dave West. Jeff Brantley. And look at those. Look at those sunglasses. Those are some pretty rad glasses. Luis Mercedes. Rob Dibble. And JT Snow. For some reason, I feel like he was a big prospect. Yeah, so I just remember that name. JT Snow. Alright, we got one pack left. Did a quick break and already at 10 minutes. Alright, let me move these. Alright. Jay Owens, Rockies. Trevor Hoffman, that's cool. Young Trevor Hoffman. This is yeah, it's one of his rookie cards. Looks like Ansley Mullins. We have a Will Scalvati and Mark Visserad, future stars of the Rockies. Jeff Redden. Let's scratch that. Actually had the phone fall. So what happens on live TV? We have a top prospect, second baseman, 1993. Mackie Sasser. Tim Raines. That's a going to. Remember Tim Raines? He was a great Expos player, Montreal Expos. Ruben Sierra, another great player of the 90s. Ed Sprague. Darren Fletcher. Charles Nagy. Doc Gooden. Manuel Lee. And Jeff Blauser. Not bad. I definitely like that. The Chipper Jones. Got a couple star players. And got the rookie, the Jim Edmonds and Chipper Jones prospect card is pretty cool. Now I'm going to move over to the 1993 Upper Deck Series 1 baseball. That 279 pack back in 93. So these have 27 cards per pack. Look for the Home Run Heroes cards, Willie Mays, and a lot of the bigger stars back then too. So let's get to ripping. Yeah, these cards definitely bring back memories. Cool. They do stick together a little bit. Yeah, so one thing I don't miss about these cards back then was they had no real rhyme or reason when it came to the order that they put them in. Got a Javi Lopez, Gino Paldarali, Hippotaldo Picado. That's cool. Home Run Heroes, Darren Dalton. Anthony Young. We got Doug Descanzio. We got a Rob Beck. Sean Dunston. Mark Leiter. Trevor Wilson. This gentleman would end up being a Rockies player. It's further in his career. Actually, I think he still coaches here. Mr. Walt Weiss. Another Sean Dunston. Brian Harper. And here is another future Rocky. Larry Walker. Randy Tomlin. Daryl Boston, remember that name. Xavier Hernandez. Paul Asensmacher. That looks like it says it. Let's see, we got Mark Gardner. Damian Easley. Danny Nagel trying to hide. Terry Leach. And this is cool. It's a youthful tribe. Albert Bell, Sandy Alomar, Jim Tomey, Carlos Berger, Kenny Lofton. That is a squad right there. That is a big squad right there. Randy Myers. Thomas Howard. Steve Avery. And Mr. Dennis Martinez. That's always. I remember that card. That was always funny. I thought that was a cool fun side of them. That's pack number 2. Mike McFarland. Alan Mills. Marquise Grissom. Steve Sachs. Kevin Tapani. Stephen Farr. This one's pretty cool. It shows, this is cool. Teammates. This is Mark Langston, Jim Abbott, and Chuck Finley. Cool. One of the interesting facts about Jim Abbott, the gentleman in the middle, is missing an arm. I'll throw a little video in here of
up the middle, off Abbott. Abbott tracks it down, throws to first, got it.
Here of him pitching. So basically, throw the ball, and by the time the ball got to the plate, he would have the glove back on his hand. Dude was a beast. I mean, that's not much to say about it. Dude was a beast. Got a Mel Hall. 2 Mel Halls. We got Jeff King, Chuck Knobloch, another Steve Avery, Otis Nixon. This gentleman, he was a good player. Always looked like an old man, just like looked a lot older than he was. Otis Nixon always did. Here's a cool card. Definitely that's Ricky Henderson, R.I.P. Bill Swift. Chuck McElroy. Randy Varaldi. Mike Bordick. Yvonne Pudge Rodriguez. Randy Varaldi. Another, got a lot of doubles in these. Harold Baines. Not related to Lorraine Baines. Back to Future joke. Community Heroes. Mr. Nolan Ryan. The great Nolan Ryan. Doug Descanzio. Here's the star rookies. The checklist. It looks like the Mike Piazza, David Need, Tim Salmon, Chipper Jones, JT Snow. That's where I remember the name. Yeah, some of the more well-known rookies of the year. The great George Brett. And Real Carmier. And then we have a home run heroes, Mr. Larry Walker. Would end up being a Rockies great Hall of Fame inductee. So we've got one more pack. Sam Metellio, Kelly Gruber, we have Doug Henry, Rich Rodriguez, yeah, they definitely like to give you doubles. Sometimes, man, I wish they did that back when when you could get double Jordans and double. We got two Tom Pagnozzis right by each other. Danny Darwin, Charlie O'Brien, Mr. Moises Alou, got Gary DeCesarino, Mickey Mordarani. It's really mad right there. Probably got tagged out. It's kind of a disservice to put that on his back of his card. We got Tom Gordon, Juan Guzman, we got Junior Felix. This is a good one. I like this one. Mr. Tony Gwynn, the Hit King, R.I.P. Oral Hershiser, Orlando Mercedes, got Milt Collier, Jack Morris, started with the Tigers, I believe, Greg Jeffries, Dave Winfield, Community Heroes, Kevin Brown, and we got a Tim Salmon rookie. I think he was a big prospect back in '93. And then we have Dave Malicki. This reminds me of the movie Major League. Rob Walk, and then Paul O'Neill. It's Home Run Heroes, and then last but not least, Eric Hansen. Overall, those were fun. Those were a lot of fun to rip. I did pick up this 1991 Bowman complete set. Has the Barry Sanders, John Elway. It's a complete set. Rodney Hampton, a lot of greats in here. So, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, keep ripping, and see you guys next time.